What is up, YouTube? What is up, everyone? I'm making, well, here's with another video, of course, of talking about my faith again. And I'm also going to talk about a series I'm going to start. I did record earlier what I was going to talk about, and that is about lust part 2 for the video that we made technically 2 weeks ago. And I posted also a week ago, I think. 2 weeks ago also. I think I made the video 3 weeks ago and posted it 2 weeks ago. So yeah, we're gonna continue with that because I think I left some stuff out that I wanted to say and should have said. I will also transition you back to hours before this because oh shoot, I did speak about some stuff that do have a lot to do with, which is denying yourself, checking what your triggers are, having an accountability partner, having someone that you can open up to, and that everything's not gonna come to you right off the bat, or everything's not gonna happen overnight. Because to be honest, I felt stressed. I felt angry, and I was crying so much because I was like, why am I getting angry, bro? And I was just praying right now to the Lord so much, like crying because, and it's the most I've cried. I've never truly fully cried that much in a long time to the Lord, but it's just I'm it was just a prayer for my friends and loved ones and people I care about. It was not for me, but it was a prayer that I can be me, like me, for those people, not be fake and be honest with myself and be honest with those people because to be honest, bro, I haven't been fully real completely with myself, especially in school. And indeed, I don't get me wrong, I have been real but not completely. Like only part of the real me I've been showing all of you. And I haven't been showing the full me, and this is a slow process for me, like getting rid of chains that are holding me back and that are causing me to hesitate to be like confident, obedient, and bold, and to say what I want to say, like to be fully me, to stand up for what I have to do, what I need to do to make these certain things happen, like my goals, the goals that I have, the things I want to do, and so on. But yeah, and I really just gotta be honest with you guys on that because I just felt frustrated for some reason, especially because I'm gonna start posting constantly or consistently on social media and on Instagram and on TikTok. But I even mentioned on hours before I need a break, like I need a break, but it's just probably because I need to not go straight to the social media, but go straight to just like worship music or listening to Christian music or to country music or to some motivational music that I'd listen to or to some hype music, something that doesn't get me stressed or that's something that gets me like relaxed, a little like relaxed at least. Like I need something to just get me out of that head of frustration. Like indeed I was singing beforehand like hours ago before I even chose to do the video. I was tired. I was gonna decide to like probably fall asleep, and I was told no, get up and do the video because you you want to do it, and I know you want to do it. Basically, the Holy Spirit telling me, get up, bro. Don't be lazy. I know how badly you want it, so get up and do it. And indeed, I took four takes, and three takes were just terrible. And the fourth one, we got like by far like 20 minutes, and then I just stopped because like this doesn't sound right. Like this is not what I want to say at all. This is not what I want to say. But yeah. Well, I did say some stuff I did want to say, but I'm going to leave that partially to the end. Kind of to the end. I'm going to talk about, like I said, lust, and the title would be "Make a Choice." Make the choice already. Make the decision. Make up your mind about it. Do you really want to be set free of it or not? Do you really want to commit to what you want to do or not? Do you really want to achieve those goals, those stuff, or not? But majorly with lust, do you like that is one thing that holds a lot of people and majorly men back from being confident, being calm, having their emotions regulated and toned and tuned into who they should be, or and also messing up their hormones, messing up their health, messing up their mental health for indeed because I've had that experience and it ruins you. Because I also mentioned in hours before about which I probably will post, but I'm still gonna mention it that I mentioned men, three great men from the Bible that are from the Old Testament, and that is Solomon, David, and Samson. Solomon had great wisdom, but he fell into lust. David had great leadership, had amazing strategies, had an amazing heart for the Lord, but fell into lust. And Samson had great strength to defeat a certain tribe. I'm not sure what tribe it was, but it was some sort of tribe for his tribe too. But he fell into lust and lost his strength. But again, at the end, of course, of the story, if you read it, he regains his strength back and he overcomes that one tribe and sacrifices himself to take all of them with him. And he did, which is cool and amazing though, because I could relate with what he went through. But okay, moving that all aside, like those three men, great men, powerful, wise, strong, masculine leadership men that had a leadership vision, connection with God, everything. They lost it over lust, over looks, over a woman that they saw lustfully. And that is not good. That is bad for you. That is not good for you. You shouldn't fall for a woman for their looks, not for how they look. No, you should fall for them or not fall. No, not fall, because that concept of falling in love is like what are you falling to? Like what are you falling into? Like ever question that, like, cuz I saw a video, like what are you falling into? Like you're supposed to be in love, not falling in love. Like not falling, but being in love, not falling in love, because falling in love is you're falling in blind, like blind. You don't know what's gonna happen. You're not you're it's uncertain. But being in love, you know that there's hope. You know this is gonna work out. This is gonna go great. You're gonna love them despite of how you feel, despite of how the bad days go. You're gonna make the hard decisions, the hard conversations, open up with each other, and be honest with each other. And always make those good decisions, and always being truthful, saying the truth, always letting each other know how you feel, how you both feel, and always listening to each other than just trying to figure out a solution, but listening instead. Yeah, that's the difference between what I see between falling in love and being in love. Walking in love, falling in love. That's what I see. But another thing I can say is this: denying yourself every day, waking up to making the hard decisions, letting go of the past, letting go of your past mistakes, letting go of what you have holding you back. Don't hold back, go all in. Stop letting your mistakes hold you back to grow with Christ. Stop letting your shame hold you back from growing in Christ. If you keep letting that shame hold you back, you're never going to be able to grow. When you're at church, you feel ashamed. Don't let that shame fool you. That shame is what the devil wants you to feel. That the shame that you have is the type of thing the devil wants you to feel, convicting yourself, condemning yourself. No, not convicting, not conviction, condemning yourself over saying how terrible of a person you are, how terrible you are. Yeah, we're not all perfect, and Well, we're all human. We're all going to make decisions, wrong decisions sometimes, bad choices based on sometimes our emotions or over our stress because of our flesh. But we can still be aware of that and decide to be emotionally aware and self-aware of it and decide to make the decision over that, to let this be a good day or let this be a bad day. The decision is up to us how we're going to react to it and how we're going to respond to it. But also, either way, as I was saying again, denying yourself. I hope that's what I was still talking about. Denying yourself every single day. Waking up every day early to the time that you want to wake up, because the decision's up to you, especially if you're single. Take that advantage, brothers, because my brother, you're going to enjoy while being single. Take advantage of it and take that advantage to grow, to learn, to become wise, to grow in knowledge. Because one thing is for certain, yes, experience can get you far, but wisdom can get you farther with experience. Wisdom you can learn from others, and wisdom you can learn from other people across the world. Of course, like in social media, there's a lot of wisdom to learn. There's a lot of wisdom to learn, and that'll give you an understanding of how life could be and how you want your relationships to be also. But yeah, about that, yeah. And you just gotta deny yourself, and that is putting what's important first, not what's not important. Leaving the phone. If you there's nothing important to do on your phone, put that aside. Same for video games. Put that aside. That can wait. It's not gonna go anywhere. The game isn't gonna go anywhere. I get like there's events, there's stuff, there's cool stuff that you gotta win, you wanna get, but like the game itself isn't gonna go anywhere. It isn't gonna go anywhere. That stuff can wait. As my dad has told me, same for shows when we're watching a TV show or anything. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna be there. It's not gonna leave. Maybe the event will end and you're not able to get the camo, the gun, or the skin that you want, but the game is still there, and maybe there is a way to get it or a glitch or something, and there you go. You're given a way. So you're given a way to gain that back. It's not gonna be gone forever. There's a way to regain something back, but because it's the internet, it's social, it's yeah, it's the internet, bro. Come on, it's technology. We can figure stuff out with that, especially in this era that our generation we have more of an understanding how technology works, and yeah, and another thing, the other next things I want to say is second is having somebody that can hold you accountable for your actions, for what you do. And if you have a friend that's walking the same path as you, both of you hold each other accountable, and have a third wheel, a third person, well, a fourth wheel, because the third wheel is already God. That means you already had a second wheel. Then that other person, your accountability partner, will be the third wheel. Then the fourth wheel will, of course, be that other person, which is the one that knows more than you, that's wiser than you, has more experience than you, or they've been broken for so long, they've been through so much, and within 1 year they've gained so much wisdom, so much understanding, so much knowledge compared to you, and that's good. That's amazing. That's great. And you can take them as your accountability counselor, as a counselor that you can both open up to, because he's already conquered it, or he's already more mature, he's already gone through it, and you can open up to him. Or you can have your parents. If you're a teenager, you can have your parents. You can open up to them, have it as an accountability partner. Because to be honest, I've opened up to my dad about it too. And indeed, there's just been times that I will say this. Yes, comfort your friend. Comfort them. Help them and do that. But sometimes what I learned from my dad is I was given the silent treatment for that. Not in a bad way. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, it just happens. Like, Yeah, so what? What do you want? I can't do anything about that. Like, at the end of the day, that is up to you to decide. That is your decision to make. Because you have the free will to decide whether you want to do that or not. You have your reason. You decide your reason towards why you want to do that or not. What is holding you back? What is holding you back from doing that? Or merely holding you back from not doing that? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, not doing that. And from my dad, I've learned the harsh way. You gotta give your friends the same thing, the harsh way too. Like, dude, stop it, bro. Like, actually lock in, focus. Like, if you gotta slap your brother in the in the cheek to just to like, bro, wake up, my brother. Stop slacking off. You say you want to do this, you're gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna keep you accountable. No matter how you feel about this, no matter how mad or frustrated you are, you're gonna do this, bro. Because you said you wanted to do this future, for your future wife, for your girlfriend. You want to do this for your girlfriend, for your friends, or your family. So do it for them, and stop slacking off, and stop being lazy. Stop being a sloth. And yeah, sometimes it's alright to comfort, but also be harsh at the same time because of course as men something's got to be harsh on your brother so they can grow. You got to give them that reality check, bro. You got to give them that, like, you got to wake them up. Like, can't have him stay delusional forever. Like like overthinking it. Don't let him overthink it. Just give him a reality check. Like, give each other reality checks, okay? Because this is real life. This ain't a game. Time flies by fast, and you never know what could happen. This could be our last day on Earth, and boom, we're in hell or we're in heaven. But merely, we're not going to heaven yet. When we die, we're gonna go to hell. And hold on, I don't want to sound like I know where we're going after we die. Like, I know where we go after we die. Well, I specifically know I'll be going if I die. But that's where we'll be going first, and then heaven, because, or we'll be asleep. Or you'll be asleep, of course. Or you'll be asleep until the day of judgment comes. Yeah, basically. But just just ignore that factor, or be like I didn't say that, but actually never mind. Just like I said again, like, if it's your last day on Earth, make it count. Like, make it count. Just don't waste the time. Keep each other accountable, because you never know when that will be the last time you'll see him, and you're both keeping each other accountable so that you guys may maintain yourselves not lukewarm, but may maintain yourselves going all in with Christ together. It is good to have communion. It is good to have communion and brothers that can keep you accountable. And of course, family, too. People that you can trust and open up to. And what else can I really much say is that that's pretty much, yeah. Basically, that's pretty much what I can muchly say. But also, take every thought captive. That's another thing I should say. I should say, hold every thought captive. Hold it captive. Like, hold every thought captive. Hold it captive in your mind. Like, acknowledge this thought and say, okay, I'm thinking of this. So what do I do now? Well, you can make the decision here on your free will and decide. I can go read my word outside, spend time with friends, spend time with someone, that this can go away, or no, let this just hold the thought captive and just acknowledge it. Like, basically, you fleeing. You got to flee from it. Run away from lust. Going to someone's house, like going with a friend, hanging out with them, with a brother in Christ that you can hang out around with. Somebody you can hang out around with, and you're not going to do it. You're not going to struggle with that. The thought may be in your head, but it's not going to be as bad as it is. I really want to cut this also really short, the video, like at least 25 minutes or 20 minutes, but at least keep it like some relative shortness in it. But yeah, that's what I merely have to say. And I'm also gonna put Bible verses up there that you gotta deny yourself. You can don't look at a woman lustfully. Recognize your urges. Is it social media? Is it your friends? Movies? Comics? Books? Anything? Anything that you watch? Anything that you do? Anything that you look at? Or a person? Someone that you gotta keep distance from, stay away from, and avoid as the best way as you as possibly can. That you have to just let go. And yeah, I beg, beg my pardon. Pardon me, pardon me again. But yeah, that's what I mostly gotta say. I'll put the Bible verses up too about that, like I already mentioned again. And yeah, that's what I gotta mostly say about that. And moving on to that part two. And yeah, and if you guys listen to if you hear any cleaks, I'm sorry. I just haven't gotten a mic yet. I'm gonna get a mic soon in the future. In the future, I my apologies if you hear cleaks from right here. Sorry, it's just how it is. But I don't know. I don't know when the clinks are happening or not. So yeah, that's all I gotta muchly say. I have nothing much else to say but that. Keep deny yourself. Keep having an accountability partner. Figure out what your urges are. And bonus, if you can, and I recommend you should, but if oh my goodness, but if but if you can't, that's okay. Do a fast, like fast, bro. Like fast from food, like for like a couple of hours. You don't have to do it a whole day. Like I've fasted, and that stuff kind of works. It does work. Like from denying, denying yourself, like denying the food, and that's gonna teach you to deny the urge or to deny the desire, the unwanted desire that you have. And yeah, try fasting or try a social media fast or try a detox, basically social media detox fast from at least a week or 48 hours, so on, so you can have time to do whatever else you want to do. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, for THSPA, I'll end it off here with this, or with this last talk about that, with how things will be going. I'll talk on a separate video what I have planned. I am pretty excited, but I will say that now that there's going to be a raw division, not an equipped division, I don't have to get any more blood vessels being popped in my face or my eyeballs, or my eyeballs, like my blood cells from my eyes popping like it did last year. Like it was terrible, bro. Even bleeding from my nose, bro. Bleeding from my nose constant, like twice, bro. Last year I bleeded 4 times from my nose, bro. Separate times. It is terrible, bro. Equipped powerlifting is actually so bad. That's why I don't do it. I end up bleeding. I just end up suffering so much, bro, physically and mentally. Like it's just difficult, but at the same time it's fun if we end up doing things correctly and we do end up doing things right. But it's kind of scary also. It's pretty scary. Let's just say that it's pretty scary doing equipped. So we're gonna do raw, and hopefully my coach lets me do raw because he bought already some new equipment. But I'm like I'm sorry, but I am not gonna let my mom be worried about me. I rather not. I rather risk my season to just have fun raw than having my mom be worried, worried for her life. Like worried for her life when I compete, and when she sees me compete, I'd rather not have her be worried and be praying to God that I don't get hurt. And that's the last thing I want. I don't want her to worry. And that's why I also want to do it too. But also because I want to challenge myself and I want to see what I'm capable of either way. Because, brother, it's to be against the whole state. And that's fun. That sounds so fun, so hyping to me. Like, that's so fun to me. Like, I'm going to be able to go against my friends. I don't have to, like, any school in the district that's going to compete anywhere across the state that does powerlifting. Any school that does powerlifting. So yeah, I hope I do, but if we don't, oh well. But either way, even though I'm the only guy on that team, that's still fine. I get to pray to the Lord always to give me strength and to give me confidence and trust in what I already know for this sport, because this sport is amazing, and without the sport, I probably would have never found him. I know it sounds crazy to say that, but that's how I ended up finding Christ, through powerlifting. Ended up finding it through this sport, which was pretty cool, to be honest. In my opinion, that's pretty cool, and it just makes no sense to me. I don't know. Sometimes God just ends up coming to our lives in the most randomest way. Sometimes, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. But even though I've never really mentioned that, that's not the full. That's just partiality of it. But like I mentioned in my testimony, that's the actual reason. Those are the actual reasons. That's just something I leave out because it's a sport that I do for fun and I do as a hobby. That's not yet a professional sport yet, but it's a hobby for now. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying, or I hope you enjoyed this talk, or I hope took you took something from this video. And yeah, have a blessed day, have a blessed night. For me, it's nighttime right now, but it was cloudy earlier and it rained earlier, but that would have been a good time to talk, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't the time yet. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to keep watching more of this, it's up to you to decide to subscribe or not. But yeah, I don't really like saying to subscribe and give a like because it just sounds, doesn't sound right to me. But yeah, just hopefully you enjoyed the video. Everybody have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. God bless you all, and peace.